Hoi hoi. Uh-huh. Hey all. Today I'll just real quickly finish these last pages. I have already drawn all of them, but I just need to add the rastering. And after that we'll do some silly doodling. You can sort of draw funny things. How are you doing today? Doing good. Packing room. Nice. So when do your parents plan on moving from the current place? So you mentioned that they're planning on moving, so I was kind of wondering what kind of schedule do they have since. Really? Wow, that's very soon. Holy crap. I thought it would be like in like 6 months at the soonest or something. Wow, okay. Um, that is very soon. Have you been actually planning this for a long time? Ah, I see. Huh. Cause like, sort of like, I don't know. It sounds like a little bit. Wow. Oof. That's a sort of like a rough way of doing things, I feel. Just sort of, I guess we can keep it like that, probably. But yeah, that sounds rough. Wow. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm super used to sort of always staying in place. Um, I don't kind of understand that kind of stuff super well. Nice. I got some popcorn. Nom 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 nom. Very good. Yeah. Continuing from where we left off yesterday. Nom 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 nom. Did you guys know popcorn is actually healthy if you don't put any salt or butter on it? Because it's essentially just corn. Nom nom. But yeah, today we'll finish the rastering on a few pages. I've basically drawn everything already. I just want to do the rastering. After that, we're going to be drawing some axolotls for Doodleotl. So, so yeah. God damn it! This dude is I didn't design him super well. Um, like not only does he look really generic, but he doesn't have enough black in his design, which is problematic. Every manga design should have some black in it, unless it's like a specific sort of character design point. They're like super white. Otherwise, it's gonna make the images look super sort of pale. I had the same issue with Ren, which was kind of it was difficult. Day's been alright. I sort of just woke up, went to sauna. Now I'm steamy and fresh, and I'll be drawing these pages real quickly, and after that we're gonna be doodling something funny. But in general, it's been alright. Nothing much has really happened yet. Yeah, pretty neutral, I guess, because it only just started. Such a lax attitude. What do you mean? Relaxed. Oh yeah, well I mean I'm not under as much pressure right now because I don't have to deal with the YouTube videos or like I don't have to draw this comic in like a huge rush. I'm like I would be lying if I said that I'm not a little bit stressed out this week. This week has been bad. I've had way too much work this week. But in general, I'm already feeling sort of the changes of changing my schedule. Next week will probably be like the big change because like not only do I have my day off, which I actually think I'll probably have on Monday, because I don't have like a full weekend right now because on Saturday I still have to do sort of work stuff. So I want to sort of have it all in a row, so I'll probably have Sunday and Monday sort of to myself and just like play Monster Hunter and relax and play my stupid gacha game and take it generally sort of just easy. So yeah, but yeah, I am a little bit more relaxed, I guess. You don't stream on, yeah exactly. But I do still draw 2 pages every week on Mondays, even though I don't stream on Mondays. So I can sort of take a break from drawing the 2 pages, which is like the big thing. Like streaming isn't tiring me out. It's drawing 6 pages every week that's tiring me out. So streaming is pretty relaxing and sort of chill, and it does sort of my own mentality good as long as there's like not everybody isn't talking about heavy metal or stuff, and in such case I'm usually like good with streaming. Yeah it does. It does. It's not like I'm like a sort of like gloomy personality by any means, but when I draw, I have a tendency. I don't know. I haven't always had it, but like somewhat recently, I've had this tendency to sort of start thinking like unnecessarily negative things while I'm drawing, and I wasn't able to get rid of that way of thinking. And because of that, I started watching podcasts, which helped me a lot because like they require you to focus on a different kind of, I guess, level. So you don't really have a lot of room for like sort of lonely thoughts and stuff like that. But when I'm drawing, I don't think this, like speaking and drawing, you use the same parts of your brain. Or if they use, I'm fucking giving myself a massive exercise. But I can pretty easily talk and draw at the same time, and obviously it keeps me really focused on it still keeps me like super focused, so I don't have time to think about anything super negative. So I think in that sense it's good for me. But yeah, no, streaming isn't tiring. It's really easy. It's really lax. It's super like sort of just peaceful and easy. But drawing 6 pages of comic every week is really tiring. Even though I love it, I won't deny that it's tiresome. It's really tiresome. But such is the way these things sometimes go. I kind of like the black and white balance here, but I don't know. There's something about it seems a little bit too plain. This one needs a sound effect, like a da or something like that. The fuck is that? Wait, what the fuck is that? Why is there a random stripe on the line art here? Is it on the line art layer? No, it's not. Where is it? But yeah, and so today we're gonna be drawing. On Monday I probably will have my day off because I want to relax like 2 days in a row. It would be sweet. And on Tuesday we'll continue. But as I promised, I won't sort of. So if I miss my drawings on Monday because of my vacation, I won't force myself to like there we go. Oh, Twitch notification has gone up. Grand. But yeah. Long story short, twitching is easy and relaxing, but drawing 6 pages is not. Well, it's sort of relaxing, I guess, to draw. I've been finding myself sort of just nodding off when I'm drawing, so I guess that's sort of like a sign that I'm relaxed. Yesterday when I was drawing a commission, I wasn't feeling super relaxed, and I was not nodding off. So yeah. So yeah. I think I probably relax quite a bit when I draw. It's just there's so much work to do, sort of, that that sort of tires me out. It's just like a marathon, sort of like running a marathon. Even if you can sort of relax and look at beautiful sceneries while you do it, it's still gonna tire you out a little bit. Because such is the way marathons are. Sort of. How should I do this? But yeah, it's alright. TT's alright. And today I have another commission after these, today's stream. But it's the dude who I mentioned yesterday who forced me to charge more for my commissions. So I'm pretty like sort of super okay with making a commission for him. So I'll be drawing that, and yeah, pretty bro dude. Yeah, exactly. He's the nice bro dude. Which is nice. He's a cool dude. And I'll be doing stuff for him, and then let's give this like a sort of like a, so his hand is sort of like moving because he's turning the, what is this called, control stick, this one. And let's give this the sound effect. No. Shift stick. Yeah, I guess so. Or gear stick or something. I don't fucking know. Like so. Let's move this up just a little bit, sort of here, and a bit bigger, like so. There we go. Then we're gonna make it sort of I think maybe I want the ceiling to still have a shadow, because although I like the black and white balance in it, it doesn't look super realistic when there's no shadow on the ceiling. Let's try how this looks. But yeah, and on Sunday I'm gonna be able to test out the new quest on PSO2, which is gonna be exciting. I don't think we have like a proper group for it yet, because apparently it has a very high level requirement, and I don't think all of my boys have characters of that high level, so we're gonna sort of need to scout the elite team of duo easy peasy. No, it's not gonna be easy peasy, because you're gonna be dying constantly. I don't think that's gonna be super easy to duo. You and your stupid fucking fragile glass cannon shit class, you're gonna die so quickly. You should be practicing with the floor of 100 of it. Of the solo version. Have you beaten it yet? No, you haven't. Yeah, exactly. That's how it goes. We'll see when we see it. But yeah, but this will happen on Sunday, and if we can't get it cleared, then I guess we might make it like a stream. I might make it like a stream thing where we sometimes do it live on stream. See Guano falling on his stupid face on the ground. I sort of actually like the black. Yeah, I do. Now let's add a new layer here. The band trick. You have to do damage too, you asshole. Yeah, it's a HP boosting thing. But yeah, so yeah, I'm sort of looking forward to the weekend, and after my commissions are done, next week we can have a stream where we do some stupid shopping. I was thinking that we could increase the budget of buying things to like 50 euros, so that we can actually buy something. But we'll still have like a limit of either 5 or 10 euros per suggestion, so that you can buy like super something stupidly expensive and waste everybody else's or ruin everybody else's fun. So that's not gonna happen. But we're gonna have a stupid shopping stream for sure next week. I see. Until everybody died. But yeah, I'm excited to try it out. PSO2 has always been sort of like a super easy game. The thing that we tried last Friday, that the Japanese stream thing, that's like super different from the rest of the game. So like, it's not so much that it's insanely difficult as it is, but it's more just like that because you're so used to playing the game one way, you don't understand it the other way. But yeah. The shopping thing, yeah. What about shipping costs? I'll shop on Amazon DK, which is, or DE or whatever it's called, and that will probably leave shipping costs out of it. So it's gonna probably be free shipping. But if the shipping costs are high, then no, we can't buy it. So. Because like good. I don't think you would be able to get that for under 10. Aren't CDs and stuff like that usually like 15 or so? Yeah, that's what I thought too. Well, this is sort of out of context, but why are you? God damn it! There we go. Okay. Touchscreen was being an asshole. Yesterday I watched this really interesting sort of like a pseudo documentary about Spotify. So Spotify like pays you money based on the ads that have been watched on your video, and it starts promoting videos based on how many ads people watch, or like sort of like watch time and stuff like that. It's sort of similar to YouTube, but there's apparently this sort of way that people can cheat the system, and there are these people who sort of farm views on Spotify, and they make like a lot of money with it, and that sort of like ruins the business for everybody else. It's super weird. So now the final question for this page is: do we put the sound effect here, or do we put behind him here? So like, is it like bam, or is it like bam? I think the first one is probably better. So like, it's like here. I guess bam would sort of actually be the sound effect that I'm looking for, because it's like don't no, well, those won't be under 10 either. But don't buy me those. I've got enough already. They're sort of just wasted on me. It's like I'm like sexually dead in all senses. So that's just wasting my money. I mean, if everybody insists that we buy some sex toys, I guess we can. But but I probably will never touch them, unfortunately. What would May like? I don't know. I don't want to say. Because like I will buy my own things as well. At the same time, I want some manga and I want some stuff like that. So I'm gonna buy those things too. But then we're gonna just sort of have fun. So like just I don't know. Have fun, but I guess don't be an asshole if I can't, like, if I don't think that I want to buy something. Um, if I know that it's just gonna go to waste. Um, so that's I don't want to be exactly like Ludwig, who just buys everything that people tell him to, because I don't have that kind of money. So let's at least try to be somewhat like sort of coherent and I guess we could have like a theme of this is what May needs in her life. Um, so that could be like sort of our theme for the buying stream. So if you feel that I need like, I don't know, a life jacket because I can't swim, then we can consider buying a life jacket. Or um, well, I mean, it would probably be a little bit too expensive. Maybe Pockies. Stun gun lips. What the fuck is that? Um, but yeah, something sort of like, you don't have to be super serious about it. It can be like meme stuff, but if I let's say that I can veto some stuff, like if I think it's super stupid, then we won't buy it. Because like I don't sort of want to be like sort of wasteful, because like it would probably just go into trash or something like that. Stun gun that is disguised as a lipstick. That sounds dangerous. Can I try it on you sometime? If you're okay with that, then we can consider it. Dog poems. Yeah, yeah. It's just sort of anything like. If you got the sale, if you got like a favorite comic book or something that you think I need, or you think we should buy Magic the Gathering cards, even though I don't really play with them, you can do that, or like anything sort of like small and silly. And this is a very famous battle theme from Toho. I think the most famous, probably. Cover his fingers. He's waiting when fighting against Flandre. Flandre the vampire, or whatever she is. I think she's a vampire. Yeah. I like the sort of the feel that Flandre's battle theme has. It has like these sort of childish instruments that in media are often depicted as like sort of innocent and childish, and I think it goes well with like the theme of like sort of witches and whatever. Asshole lolly witches. Always sort of thought that if Pain, one of my characters, had a sort of battle theme, this would be something similar. Maybe not this high paced, since she's sort of much more sinister, but yeah. I admit it. I'm the kind of loser who thinks that, oh yeah, if my character would have a battle theme, it would be like this. Shut up. Shut up. I can be a cringe lord if I want to. It's cool. I swear. Freaking hell, you guys. Does this actually look good? I guess it kind of does. It's a bit over the top, but I think I can live with that. Since this only has like one panel, this entire page, and it's sort of simple. So yeah, I don't really want to draw much focus into the car because I didn't bother drawing the other seat back here, so it looks a little bit bald. My favorite page. Come with me if you want to live. I see. Yeah, I guess it is sort of like that. Yeah, it is definitely not my favorite page. This isn't super. This doesn't please me aesthetically super much. I don't like it at all. I feel it's a bit sloppy. I've been super tired this week due to all the overworking. So I don't think I've been sort of doing the best that I can this week, which is a little bit embarrassing. I mean, some of the pages that we've done this week have been all right, but there haven't been as many sort of super confident bangers as usual. But life goes on. I can come back to them and edit them at some later date if I really feel that they just look like fucking garbage. This page is otherwise fine, but this final panel I don't like. I don't think it's well done. The posing of the character is really good, but the background is way too lazy. And stuff like that, but I can't sort of sit with this page forever and just sort of scrub it, because, like, you know, we have some schedules to take care of as well, and I have a lot of work left still for this week, so I don't have the time to sit down and sort of rub my face against this one forever. So we'll just go with what we can make, which is a little bit unfortunate, but sometimes it is the case. Or what do you guys think? Do you guys think this page looks like garbage? The lettering definitely helps it, but I think it still looks a little bit too sort of empty, like kind of bland. I don't like it. A bit, yeah, that's what I thought too. It's not one of the better pages for sure. I should have designed this dude better, this guy. But when you're in a rush, sometimes you don't have time for that. But I need to keep this in mind in the future, to sort of always have a good black and white balance to the characters. Because, like, that is really important when drawing manga, is that the black and white balance of the characters is good. Cerebell and Horuna pages are always good. Well, yeah, I suppose they are. but I guess our saving grace here is that this page is gonna be seen for a very short time. So like, because this only has one line, and the images are sort of like pictures of super short moments. And if because of this sort of like focus effect, we are only going to be looking at his face and his hand, so the focus isn't sort of taken into the background, which looks like shit. But. I still wish I was sort of that full of energy that I'd have the energy to actually properly draw the insides of the car and stuff like that. I mean, the readers are probably never gonna notice it, but this is just something that sort of bothers me. But we'll just consider it done for now. I won't rub my dick on it much longer. We'll just let it be for now. I'll focus on it later. And finally, last but not least, this one. This might seem a little bit difficult, but it's probably not. I should not rub the dick on the pages in any case. Yeah, that's very nice. I sort of am more of the collector type, I guess. I like to have the mangas in my bookshelf, but I don't really read them. But I instead read them digitally online. Because I don't want to harm my precious treasures. And so yeah, here we have our cheating panel for today. Look at this line art. This is so fucking good. Like, holy shit. Wow. This line art came out really, really well. Really happy with this one. Sheesh. And we're gonna edit, copy, edit, paste. Nice. Nice. Very good. Yeah, sure, go for it, Shigo. Speaking of asking, did you ever find that, you said that you're gonna find the spot on the panel where I said that something about butt sex or whatever. Did you ever find that? You never sent me a thing about it on Discord. And there we go. So this one is gonna be like sort of here. God, these pages where I use this 3D background, they look so good. Like your content, but not enough to sit through 1 hour of footage. Oh yeah. You mean the panel? The panel was really good though. But yeah. What was your question? I see. Oh, this thing is taking a while. Let's move this all the way back here. Oh, come here. There we go. Right here. There we go. And let's tone. Come on. Let's turn the opacity. Wait, what? Wait, what? What is this? No. Wait, what? What is this? What did I do? God fucking damn it. Ugh. Why are the pages here so big? Wait, what? Why is this so massive? Is there like a zoom thing here? Maybe not. I don't fucking know. Oh well. What is this? Oh, this is that one. Okay, so we can delete that. These two we're gonna tone down. There we go. Like that. Can you show your YouTube sub channels? The white beard bread guy was awesome. I thought if you have other gems. Oh, I can. Sure, I can post a picture of them on the Discord server later on today. I don't actually sub to a lot of channels on YouTube, so. But yeah, sure. Sort of like this, I think. So the car is sort of put back there. I think that's probably a good composition for this one. But yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm sure I wouldn't deny that I probably talked about butt sex, but it was probably a joke. Well, it was definitely a joke. Knowing myself. But yeah. Now we wait for this thing to sort of grind its gears. And after that, we're almost done here. We'll just sort of add some effects to the car and then we'll be done. And then I can draw some. I have a stupid idea for what I want to draw for Doodle-Lottle, who really likes Axolotls, so I want to draw something for her. I don't think I said that. I think that's probably something that you dreamed. The most flexing that I did during that panel was just about like sort of like drawing stuff. Yeah, because I remember clearly that I said that I'm very innocent about real life stuff. Oh, come on. How is this taking this fucking long? Ugh. The reason to why it's so hard for this is because it's 1200 DPI. 1200 DPI image. So they always take a little bit. Hello, I have popcorn. Ah! I don't think I said that. Oh, if I did, I must have been drunk. But that doesn't sound like me. I have watched the panel a couple of times myself, and I don't remember saying specifically that. Maybe I did. I don't know. I was really fucking delirious and tired. Then we're gonna use a big eraser. Big eraser. Like so. And like so. It's actually maximum size, like so. And like so. These hands that Kala can't stand because they apparently don't have knuckles. And this dude here. Very nice. Then we'll just turn their opacity up Like so. Very nice. Let's see. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna be convert layer, no, LT conversion. There we go. Plop. Now even more loading. Let's see how well it can do this. Come on, come on, you can do it. Today on manga class we had today? Yeah, it was today morning, yes. We had some character designing stuff, and the Japaneseification of the class was very, very sort of clear. For those who don't know, Japanese people really like zodiac signs. Or not zodiac signs, but like blood types. And they sort of like to do sort of like, I guess, almost like what is it called? Like some kind of foretelling based on like blood types. There are some actual like medical professionals in the country who believe that blood type affects your personality, which is kind of wonky. But that's Japan for you. And we were talking about character designing, and let's save this one. Save. And one of the character design points that the teacher brought up was that you should decide what the blood type of the character is. I was like, really? So like, it was sort of surprising to me. I'm not used to this kind of that kind of stuff. There's a lot of sort of content about the Japanese blood type thing on YouTube. I wouldn't necessarily say that it's a great thing. I think it's sort of like it's like fake science, and there have been numerous studies done to disprove it and stuff like that. But there are still like a massive amount of people who believe in it for some reason. And there are actually some CEOs and stuff who don't hire people unless their blood type is correct, which is really weird. This kind of sort of belief in this kind of weird magic is something I'm not super used to. I'm sort of like a big fan of scientific study, so I don't believe in that kind of stuff much myself. I mean, I like to read like zodiac things and whatever, but that's more for like just entertainment. I don't actually believe in any of them because they're completely reliant on the Barnum paradox. Sounds illegal. Yeah, it does, but it's not for some reason in there. You can actually hire people based on on the blood types and stuff like that, which is sort of fucked up if I'm super honest. I don't think I approve of that. That's not super cool. Cool Japan. That's not cool. But I mean, it's their culture, so they can do whatever they want with it. But there are still, to this day, to my understanding, companies that ask your blood type when you do your job application for them, to see if you're compatible with their company, which is super weird. We're almost done with work for this week, which is great. Then after work is done, we're gonna be making some beautiful, fucking beautiful artwork. This one's also supposed to be pitch black, because we've got our car here that has been sort of destroyed and it's leaking like this guck. You. Pitch black strands of evil. Yeah. Japanese people have strange standards sometimes. It was like a worn out feeling. The car did crash, so it'd be sort of weird if there was no damage done to it. And this one we can make like a hole on. Like so. Oh yeah, it's on the separate outline layer, right? And then we're just gonna remove these layers of dark raster. There we go. And there we have a nice little bump on the car. And I mean, it's starting to look pretty worn out already. All we really need to do now is just add some smoke and yeah. Cerebral page. Oh yeah, he is there. Yeah, this is correct. Wait, what? Yeah. But yes, Cerebral is here being the cutesy little hippie he is. This one is gonna have like a large sort of speech effect here, so I don't think I need to do like a ton of detail on this one, but I do still sort of want to have some kind of detail here. And smoke rising from the car, like so. So, and up here it goes, and we're gonna be sort of messing up this area as well, so that there's like an implied smoke rising from here as well. And then we're gonna be mixing it up a little bit and fixing this garbage mess that it makes. Cute words. What do you mean cute words? Did I say something super cute? Go. Let's make it a little bit more nice. Then the middle shade here, And this one is gonna be brighter to sort of give us an impression of light direction, which is nice. Over here, very cool. And last but not least, we're gonna give this road a little bit of treatment, because we don't want it to be this dark, because otherwise he won't sit well with it. So we're gonna be doing this sort of whitening here. And now I'm gonna get cancelled on Twitter because I said whitening. So that's racist or something else. I wonder how long it's gonna take until someone tries to cancel me on Twitter. I'm sort of like, or maybe by the time that I actually grow sort of visible, the cancel culture will already be sort of uncool. People will no longer do it. That would be pretty sweet. But knowing my track record with saying naughty words probably won't happen. Read the message before. Nöpönenä. Oh, nöpönenä. Yeah. A button nose. Some of my characters have like specific types of noses. Specifically Pain and Cerbel, the overly cute ones. Pain has like an upwards pointy snarky nose. And Cerbel has a nöpönenä, which is like a sort of cutesy button nose. This doesn't really make any sense that her shadow would be underneath her now, because we do have the scene where she casts like the heavy drop shadow on the character, but we can sort of say that that's just for dramatic effect. But technically speaking, there should be a drop shadow in this one too, but I don't think it would look super good. Thus, I don't sort of want to have it here. Yeah. How I sort of forgot to ask. Yeah, this is true. I was sort of forgot to ask you guys how your day is doing. I asked Arcade, but nobody else. So if there's anybody who wants to share their life story, now's the chance. I still remember it like it was yesterday when I was born. Still packing, yeah. I mean, I figured as much, to be super honest. Super stressful and horrible, but it's... Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm glad that it's been better for you after the stressful and horrible time. It's not super nice to have stressful days. I mean, I would sort of say that you grow used to them, but that's not healthy. So it's not super good to be super used to stressful and awful days. This is the smoke layer, right? Yes, it is. Take a much smaller pen, like so, These are sort of the scrapes that the car has left on the road after it veered off of balance and stuff. I've noticed that not many people have great days often, at least when you ask. Stress is fine, but I hate the useless bickering many normies seem to love. I see. I can't really say much on that because I don't know the context, but yeah, I guess so. But yeah, I think that's probably like a Finnish thing, maybe the whole thing that if people ask you how your day has been, they're just like, it's been shit. It's sort of like, if you guys remember, we talked about this like a while ago while I was streaming. I wasn't feeling super hot, and I was sort of talking about like the Finnish culture of like if you're doing good or if something's well, you don't say anything about it, but when you're something's bad or you don't like it, then you open your mouth instantly and start whining. I think it might have something to do with that kind of stuff. I think it's got some sort of like a guilt thing, sort of like you don't want to be publicly happy because that might offend people who aren't happy or something like that, which is super negative. It's so negative. You should be allowed to be happy publicly. I do it specifically to offend people who are not happy. Nice. I can respect that. Yeah. Happiness is that's a very true thing, but it's really difficult to think like that for a lot of people. That like happiness is technically speaking something that you're fully in control of, even if you're having a really bad day. If you have the kind of personality, you can still be happy. If you're like an optimistic enough. Yeah, and that's why I think it's good to sort of be visibly happy, is because then others will begin desiring it and they will focus on it more and try a little bit harder for it. I think there's nothing wrong with being happy in public. I think you should probably do it. If something's going great, then I think it should be something that you're like, it's okay to talk about it. Even if other people would get sassy about it, then you just tell them to fuck off. These sort of pages with like a lot of like thin line work like this are super bad for the wrists. Like holy crap, they are awful. And now we're gonna do this. How long is May gonna stream? I'm gonna stream 1.5 hours longer. We're gonna be doing something silly doodling as soon as this page is done. And then I'm gonna start working on my commission, and I'm sort of gonna take my time with it. I think I'm gonna just take it super easy and doodle it on my own leisure and eat some popcorn in the meanwhile and just sort of enjoy myself. Because I feel that I want to make it sort of look good. Because like the dude is so eager to pay me so much, so I want to sort of reward his dedication to my shit. And to put it into perspective, this isn't a commission that I'm drawing for him that is about his characters. He's literally paying me 200 euros to draw my own characters, which is crazy. This isn't the most that someone has ever paid me to draw my own characters, but it is the most expensive single image thing. But yeah, one lunatic on my Patreon did order a 10-page comic from me of Maru and Ren, because they insisted on getting more Maru and Ren. And obviously a 10-page comic is really expensive, so that's the most expensive thing anybody has ever, and that's the most expensive commission anybody has ever bought off of me, which was pretty something. It was insane and pretty insane. Okay. Yeah, I think that's probably pretty done. There's gonna be like a massive text effect over this thing, so that's gonna cover a lot of the pitch blackness sort of from this. Let's give it just a small sort of there's like shards of glass here and stuff like that, so you can give it sort of like a small. The goop that's been spraying out of the car has been sort of like oiled. Not exactly oil, but similar. So we can sort of give it like that. And this one, we can give some small sparkles and stuff. So there's something burning in there. And let's give it these sort of drooping slime things. And let's put that actually on this layer, right? Yeah. Like so. But yeah, how much would a A4 color pick cost? I don't charge based on the canvas size. I charge based on like the contents. So it depends on how many characters there are. It depends on if the character's mine or not. It depends on if there's going to be a background and stuff like that. But generally speaking, the starting price is 60 euros or so. And like an average commission usually costs about 85. Like everything sort of sorted out, and they have like a basic background required and stuff like that. So not super expensive, considering I am technically like a published author. But it is still something. How do you pay? With your card. I have a commission site that allows you to pay with your card directly. I don't really like the PayPal hassle and shit like that. So I just have a system where I can get paid without PayPal. No PayPal? No. I'm not a huge fan of PayPal myself. It's just sort of like annoying. It's not like I actually get your info, but PayPal also gets your card info, so yeah. So I don't really see the difference, but yeah. If that's something you're uncomfortable with, then don't worry about it. But yeah, I don't like PayPal myself, so I don't take commissions with PayPal anymore. I've been fucked in the ass by them too many times. And their sort of business practices are a little bit scummy sometimes. I'm not a huge fan. I had my previous PayPal account suspended or like restricted, and the only thing that I was given was that they need more information about my sales. And when I called them and asked them what specific information do they need, they just told me again that they need more information about my sales. There was no point where, like, whatsoever on the site where I could have added more information about my sales. And I was never given any information outside of that, which is apparently illegal by the international trade standard laws. Like according to the trade laws, it's illegal for banking services to deny information about why your account is suspended. So yeah, I don't really respect them a lot. They're sort of super scummy. So I wanted to have an alternative. Can you pay rahat käteen too? Yeah, I mean, sure, if you see me at like a convention or something. Yeah, sure. You can. Okay, I think that's done. I'm gonna add the texts later, because this is the text adding is not for now. And now we're gonna be doodling something stupid. I think that would probably be fine. Yeah, so everybody knows Salvador Dali's melting clocks, right? Or the persistence of memory, I guess, is the canon name of it. We're gonna be drawing that, except that every element in the image is an axolotl. For Doodleotl as thanks for her contribution to my streaming adventure. Let's see what sort of. So this is the picture frame size. So we're gonna make a new file that's sort of similar. So width is gonna be 300. This is 240. Yeah, seems like it. Yeah. But yeah, if you want to pay cash, then you're gonna need to sort of see me at a convention or something personally. I'll make it like this. So this is the thing that we're gonna be mimicking. It's gonna be awful. basically take the structuring of this thing and replace everything with axolotls. That's gonna be our strategy for today. And I'm gonna do my best to finish this before stream ends. And then I'm gonna go and do my commission thing. So yeah, this week has been very sort of drawing focused. Which I understand probably everybody isn't super into, but I can't really do much about that because I have a lot of work. So yeah, that's what some of these times are gonna be like. So axolotls, as we know, they don't really have any bones in their body, so they're just sort of like pudding like this. And this axolotl here is gonna be like a cube. And this axolotl is going to be like a tree. We'll make it a little bit thicker. Like this. Bless me. There's another axolotl here. And its body is going to be there. God, this is going to be such a masterpiece, I can already tell. There's gonna be one axolotl here, sort of just puddinging around. What the fuck is this? I don't... Is it like a duck? I mean, it looks like a duck, like, right? This is the face and this is the beak, right? I've never sort of understood what this is. But this time, we know what it is. It's gonna be an axolotl. This strange mass of an axolotl. Good thing they don't really have. And then there's this sort of cubistic axolotl here. And this is the horizon, sort of here. And the ground is also gonna be an axolotl. And this thing here is gonna be an axolotl that is sort of sunk into water. This is gonna be something special. And the ocean is also an axolotl. Everything is an axolotl. Very nice. The fuck am I doing? Let's look at some images of axolotls. I need to confirm their sort of details so that I get them right. God, they are so fucking strange. They sort of have like a frog-like tail, I guess. I think she specifically likes these white ones, so we're just gonna go with them. Yeah. Yeah, so I guess they don't really have any other details to them outside of the antennae. Yeah, exactly. And they have these sort of antennae. We can actually start sort of like so. Like so. They have these sort of weird antennae on them. They're their gills, apparently. Actually, I don't want to make them that sort of... I want to make them sort of like cartoony, simplistic. Let's make them like whoopers have them. Like this. Because whoopers are based on axolotls as well. Like partially. They're also partially like mudfish, but... And they have these vacant expressions. And here's one as well. sort of have this stupid content expression on their face constantly, like so. Let's make it a little bit more bent over. Like so, very nice. They sort of look a little bit smug. Like this. And they have sort of like a thing on their tummy that sort of like shows their organs. I guess we can sort of leave it for now. We can give them like a transparent effect, I guess. And this one is also an axolotl. Tired slimes. These are gonna be grand. They sort of represent my mood as well. Oh yeah, and they do have limbs. So like, let's give them little hands. And little legs. There's this guy's leg. There's this leg. And there's its arm. There are these strange amorphous creatures. And this thing as well. This has like horns here. This cube, and its leg is here. This guy's legs are gonna be here, and his arms are gonna be here. Start giving the line art a little bit more strength. Give me strength. And we're gonna give them this nice sort of wiggly feel. They're sort of salamanders relatives, so they have like these slimy bodies. Like so. So it's a mysterious tree of salamander axolotl. Very nice axolotls. It has these strange branches on its body. This is like something out of a fever dream. They have these tiny little footsies. Very nice. And over here. And over here. But here. Nice. This guy's body we can also sort of alter the bit. Nicely goopy. Very nice. Very nice goopy boys. This guy is my favorite. He gives me a sort of relatable mood. Maybe the branches could also be axolotls. Yeah. Very nice. Sort of weirdly bulbous. And there we go. Very cool. Beautiful piece of artwork. It's beginning here. They sort of have like, I think they have like a sort of black beady eyes, like this one. They don't really have any teeth either. They're just kind of like opening their mouths for food to fall into. It's the whooper. It's an axolotl. So something similar to a whooper, yeah. Very nice. I like this tree one already. Let's fix his fingers. Like so. Nice. Yeah, they're very strange, but they have like a cult following, I guess. They're very strange. Very strange creatures. I guess we could listen to something a little bit less epic since this one is let's listen to Undertale. I think that sort of fits this garbage. Full soundtrack, there we go. It's perfect. Get some nostalgia energy and it sort of fits the theme here. She asked for derpy axolotls, so we're gonna deliver very hard here. What the fuck? Let's fix this one properly. with the too big pen because like I was drawing on a lower resolution than I usually draw, because I usually draw my comic on 1200 and this one is only 900, which is probably a lot for a lot of people as well, but I'm a resolution person, so I like it when it's high. What is it? Oh yeah, I probably should save this thing as well, because I haven't saved yet. Oh yeah, that's why it's taking so much, because we still have the old image on the background. Today is definitely a slow day for my PC. It's loading a lot. Oh yeah, when we played Undertale at school, I wonder who was Flowey. I don't think I was Flowey. Kono, do you remember who was Flowey? Ah, there we go. Actually, I'm gonna do it just in case. Just in case. No, wait, actually, no. Shouldn't be the case, right? Same. Yeah, okay. Holy shit, my PC is so fucking full. I need to... clean up. There's way too much stuff. Both fucking hard drives are screaming red. There we go. Okay, now we can continue our beautiful axolotl image. The fuck am I drawing? This guy has like eyebrows. He has developed further than everybody else. He's sort of defiant looking. He's a tough dude. Unlike this sloppy guy who's just sort of hanging out. Literally. Very nice. Oh, this is gonna be glorious. This one can come sort of on top of his head here. It's been a very long time since I played Undertale. Maybe I should replay it at some point, just for fun. Would be kind of great to see the Deltarune full game, but I think it's probably gonna be better if Toby Fox is allowed to work on it in peace and is not rushed with it, because that does increase quality in a lot of things when you polish them properly. Very hard to sort of do constant good quality at a really fast pace. The fuck is this garbage? Can you guys actually hear this? It's kind of quiet. Here we go. Oh, don't worry about it. So for those who don't know, I mentioned about this earlier this week. I think maybe this week or last week, when I was in like a comic book school with some of my really good friends, or I met like some of my really good friends there, and we would have like a game night once a week, and the theme was that we play a game that was usually sort of heavily story driven but didn't have voice acting, and then we would voice act all the characters by ourselves, and it was a lot of fun, especially for like a class full of weebs. And Undertale was one of the games that we played like that, through and through. People didn't want to voice act the genocide route for some reason. I don't know why. So I voiced acted most of that, but the true route, we went through and through, voice acting everything, and it was a lot of fun. Great memories. It was like a less stressful, more innocent time. Just have fun with your friends and not worry about everything else. They got these sort of weird bumps on their body that grows their strange antennae off of them. God, this is gonna be beautiful. I can already like just nice. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I think I might have been Napstablook as well, now that I think about it. Like one of the characters that I voice acted. I was the one who was sort of playing the game and controlling the character and doing stuff like that, and everybody else would be excitedly waiting for cutscenes so they could voice act. Luckily in Undertale there's a lot, so there was a lot of things like that people could do, and I think probably everybody who participated in that thing had probably really good memories of it. It was a lot of fun. after that we played what is it called? Fran Bow or something like that. It's sort of like a horror-y point-and-click adventure game. Oh, what the fuck am I doing? I'm making art. That's what I'm doing. Fucking hell. And it's gonna be glorious. I can just sort of hear the voices being like ah as they melt like this. Very cool. This platform here is also an axolotl. Let's give it this stupid derpy smile. When you ask for derpy from Mae-mae, you're gonna get extra derpy. I would have to argue that I'm like a top grade professional when it comes down to making stupid looking creatures. This guy is pretty cool too. Their sort of blubberiness sort of covers their legs and limbs. They need this layer of blubber so that they can like survive from heavy impacts. Very cool antennae horn. This guy has like a stupid forehead wrinkle. He's up to something. Who knows what it is? What the fuck am I doing? This one is clearly like this. so. The stupid fatty little cheeks. Increase the derp level to the max. Now let's make his eyes smaller so he looks even more stupid. I can just imagine them making sort of the noises of Gorons from I'm gonna buy the latest volume of Murcielago, if there's one, and I'm gonna buy Made in Abyss Volume 9. I think that's out already. And was there something else that I really wanted? There's a couple of series I'm probably gonna buy from Japanese Amazon. But I need to sort of think those through because I usually like to buy things from Japanese Amazon in bulk because the shipping costs are pretty high, but they combine the shipping costs. So if you buy a lot of things from like similar buyers, then you only have to buy like pay for the shipping costs once. So yeah, that kind of stuff. I don't think I'll buy a game since the big update to Monster Hunter Rise is coming like next week. So I think I'm gonna like have enough stuff to do sort of in terms of the game stuff, and I've got my like the big update on PSO2 as well, which is like I don't know if I'm gonna be sort of beating it on the first try since it's like a team effort thing, and even though I'm sort of really good at the game, I can't just sort of do it by myself. There's like a big content update that brings in like a lot of monsters and new stuff, so so there's gonna be like a lot more things to do, hopefully, and yeah, so God, this is brilliant. So yeah, there's that, which is something that I'm gonna be doing. And to be honest, like even though Monster Hunter, I've actually beaten every single quest in the game already. There's still like collectibles and stuff that I can sort of gather. So that's like sort of relaxing to me to just run around the maps and collect things. So that's something that I'm gonna do. So I'm not gonna be buying any new games for sure. Huge back. No, I don't. I know a lot of people who are like that, but no, I'm not one of those people. I'm not super into PC gaming, I guess. Like the best PC gaming experience that I've ever had for like a traditional game has been the time when we played Hollow Knight on stream. I really liked that. I had a ton of fun. Never really had that much fun with a PC game before. But yeah. But usually I don't like to sit down in front of my PC to do stuff like that because like it just sort of feels kind of lonely. So I like social games like MMOs and stuff and Monster Hunter on the PC because I can play them with my friends. But when it comes down to playing by myself, I prefer to play on portable consoles like the Switch. Yeah, it might be. Switch is very comfy. I really like it. It's like one of my favorite consoles of all time. Just don't have a ton of games on it yet, but I'm really looking forward to Metroid Prime 4. That's something that I'm gonna just stop work for a moment, because like I'm like a huge fan of Metroid Prime. So we're gonna just probably have like a few days for it where we just play Metroid Prime when that releases sometime. Really have a different taste in games, I guess so. This guy is sort of sunk into the earth. Yeah, I had like a big part of my teenage years spent with Metroid Prime. I really love the game series. It's so good. It's like Hollow Knight, except that it's 3D. So you go around looking for things, and sometimes you encounter cool bosses and stuff like that, and you get new power-ups that allow you to go to new places and stuff like that. It's so fun. I really enjoy games with a good feel of adventure. I didn't enjoy the third entry into the series a ton because it was a little bit more linear, I guess. But the first two are just bliss. They're just heavenly. I really hope the fourth one will be the same as the first two. Maybe I'll make the water into just sort of water, so that this is like the enclosure of the Axolotls where they sort of just hang out. Otherwise the color balance of the image will be super weird. Maybe I can sort of like give like a glass effect on there, so it's like a terrarium, I guess. That might be fun. This one is also gonna be an axolotl. Yeah. I really enjoyed it. Sure, I'll like sometime when I've got like a large amount of free time, I'm just gonna go and eat the gods of the pantheon of whatever. I'm pretty confident that I can beat them. I've done a lot harder things anyway on games. It's definitely not one of the harder games that I've played. What's the hardest game that I've played? What would be the hardest game that I've ever played? Well, if we talk about technical hardness, then not. But in terms of like one of the few games that I've really tried to clear, but I couldn't clear it was this super old PlayStation 1 game that probably nobody has ever heard of called Coola World, or I think the English name is like Roll Over or something like that. It's got this. It's made by some Swedish people, and it's got this sort of beach ball that you have to go through like these three-dimensional labyrinths and solve them. And I really like the game. It's like a shitload of fun. But god damn it, is like it's so hard. Like the kind of three-dimensional like understanding ability that it requires is so much beyond me that I couldn't finish it. Yeah, that it's so hard. It's so hard. I have the full version on my, like I actually have the original game, but I haven't been able to finish it. Like I mean I finished the main game. I saw the ending credits and stuff, but there's this thing called the final at the end, where you get like the hardest of the hard levels, and there's like only a few of them, but they're super difficult, and I've gotten to like the last 4 levels, but I haven't been able to clear them. They're too hard. I mean, I could just cheat and like look up how to clear them, because it's technically just like, you know, it's not technical, it's just sort of like pathfinding, but that's not fun, you know. So in that sense, I didn't want to do it like that. So in terms of my own power, I haven't been able to do it, unfortunately. In terms of technical prowess, I guess the hardest game that I've ever played is like play Super Smash Brothers Melee on like a pseudo-professional level. It's fucking insanely technical. It's like on a different level. I don't know if you guys ever have watched any documentaries about Melee or anything like that. It's crazy hard. The game is like absurdly difficult. Let's see, what kind of color are axolotls? I need to actually download a picture and copy the color from them. Let's use this one as a... I'll save that one. And let's copy the color from it. Oh yeah, and we should also make the outlines a different color. I do think my axolotl picture is way better than the previous one that we just saw. It's fucking beautiful. Like who doesn't like these axolotls? They're glorious. Let's take it a small notch darker. And then we'll actually do it like this. Boop. And then we're gonna take the water and give it the same treatment, except it's blue. Like so. Oh, it's too big. Like so. Yeah. Coola World is the hardest one, but from a technical standpoint, probably Mae-mae. That's a hard game. That's a hard game to master. It's easy to sort of play like, yeah, I'm button mashing, but when you actually want to do like the advanced techniques that you're required to do in order to to play it on like a higher level, it becomes a lot less easy. Beautiful, beautiful, absolutely fucking beautiful, glorious. Then this one, I'm gonna copy this color. That's very, very, very bright. I don't like that. Tone it down just a little bit. The bright colors sort of work when your background is pure white, but when you want to sort of, oh yeah, this guy is also the same color, and this thing, this thing, this thing, this thing, this thing, and this thing, and this thing, right? Very good. They look like dittos. Yeah, you too. But the color is right though. I do think the color is alright. So now we just fill up that. That's fine. There, 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 there. There's a hand. Hand. Someone's leg, and another one, and another one, and this one as well. I think that one has a hole in it. Like so. God, this is beautiful. Then we'll color these horns, which are sort of like red, yeah. I don't think I want it to be that dark. More like this. Yeah. This is definitely a better color. That's a leg, actually. I forgot to do this guy. Our poster child here. Let's change that. This is weirdly awesome. I know, right? The music fits perfectly here. That's a hole. Ah, this guy has hands too. So. As soon as we got them color, they started to look like axolotls. Like you can instantly tell that they're axolotls now. Or can you? So. So then the mouth. I think the mouths of axolotls are pretty similar in color to how they are. They're sort of these antlers are, but we're gonna be making them just a little bit different so that there's like a noticeable difference between them. Nice ghost songs. Feeling spooky already. Turn it a little bit towards the purple. Go just a tiny bit down. There we go. Maybe not that saturated. Just a little bit brighter. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Axolotls are sort of very compatible with my drawing style since I make everything look sort of shiny. And axolotls are slimy and goopy, so they're perfect for it. Oh yeah, I found some potato chip flavored ice cream in my fridge. I don't know how it got there, but I'm gonna have to test it out sometime today. Perfection. And then this one, this thing here is gonna be like the glass. This is also a very fitting music for this. I think I've had yeah. It sounds absolutely horrifying, but I'm curious to try it out. It's like a Ben and Jerry's thing. Now we're gonna give them some shading. Yeah, that's a perfect color. Just listen to this for the whole stream. Will fit this drawing perfectly. I think Undyne in Undertale was like the first first boss in the game where I died like multiple times. I think I died like 4 times in here. Not the normal version, but the genocide version. It was very exciting. I really liked it. Unfortunately, it was over very quickly, but I still enjoyed it a ton. Sands took me like over 10 tries. I think 13 was the final count of my blind run. So, fun challenge. Love that kind of shit. Love the sort of secret super bosses in video games. Always being super like huge into the concept. I guess my first like really big experience with it was like in Kingdom Hearts. There's Sephiroth, who was like really difficult for like a kid of my age. So when I was like freaking 12 or something like that when I played the game. And I really enjoyed that stuff. Something that's like leagues above everything in the game otherwise. It demands like a different level of mastery of the game. Really fun. You can easily try it again and again if you fail. So it's just like a matter of being good or not. Which is really nice. Always been a big fan of super bosses, hidden super bosses. I even enjoyed, I don't know if there's anybody who's in chat who's played Final Fantasy XII. There's this super boss in Final Fantasy XII called Yatsmat, who's named after like one of the developers of the game. And it's like this gigantic dragon, and it has the highest HP count of, I think, all enemies in Final Fantasy history. If we don't talk about the MMO ones. I think in like Final Fantasy 13-3 or something, there's like a boss that has more than it does, but it's not really like the same kind of game, so I think that's fair. But Yatsmet has 50 million HP, and Final Fantasy 12, the original version, is a game that has a damage limit of 9,999, and even if you're level 100, you're not going to be hitting that damage. So this is a boss that literally takes for a day. Like, it takes like a day to clear. And at first you can just sort of leave the game playing itself, since the game has like an automatic AI thing that you can leave it to do. But after a little bit, after the boss has lost like 25% of its HP, it starts actually like kind of going gung-ho on you. And you're gonna get absolutely destroyed if you leave it completely to the AI. Or maybe it was just because I was super under-leveled when I cleared it. I don't like to sort of be overpowered in games like that. I like to more sort of like have like a fun challenge. So I was sort of under-leveled with it. And I enjoyed even that one. A lot of people really dislike the fight because it takes so long. And it literally took me an entire day of just fighting the boss. But yeah, but it felt really good after I beat it, because it felt like I had finally like conquered the game completely. lot of old games had a lot of super bosses and like, additional difficulties and stuff like that make them all harder. These days, I don't know if they have the same sort of energy to a lot of them anymore. I just saw some video on YouTube about it was like the semi-popular Monster Hunter channel, and they were talking about if Monster Hunter Rise is too easy, and their arguments for the game, why it feels so easy to a lot of people, was that because people have gotten better at the series, and to everybody always the first title that they play is always the hardest. And I disagreed. I disagreed very hard. I wrote my very first YouTube comment. I wasn't like an asshole about it or anything, but I did disagree with it, because like if you would actually take someone from like this generation of Monster Hunter who hasn't played the older generation games, and you would make them play, let's say, like one of the older games, they wouldn't have a good, like, great time. They would be absolutely destroyed by the game in most cases. God, they are beautiful. Now let's give them a little bit of ambient shading. Let's give them more vibrancy. Nice. Now we're gonna give them beautiful highlights. Actually, yeah, let's just choose it like this. This way we have every single part of the axolotls selected, like so. Then we're gonna go into like these super pure colors, and we're gonna move a little bit closer to the skin tone. There we go, perfect. Perfection. So. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. What the fuck am I doing? knuckles and wrists have been a little bit tired from how much work we've been doing this week. Or I guess I've been doing this week. I should own up to my own stuff. Take pride in it. I've been working hard. I'm a hard-working person. Good going, Mae-mae. You are cool. Thanks, Mae-mae. They look like toothpaste. Very good job, thank you. I've been working hard. A little bit too hard for sure, I admit it. But we've gotten some good stuff done this week, and I hope that as time goes on, it's gonna get a little bit easier. Especially now that I sort of eased things up for myself, so I think so. Got some gaming stuff to look forward to. Got my interview on Monday next week, and yeah. So yeah. After we've got some chapters of Among the Sheep done, I'll be able to start pitching it to publishers, which is gonna be super stressful, but it might be like a serious turning point in my life if it goes well. If I actually get a publisher interested in it who would be willing to pay me for my work, that would be great. Would be a first. Hopefully people would really like the series, so I could sort of finally get sort of my foot in between the door and start working towards my dreams. So I wouldn't just have to work with like the dream that maybe someday, but I could start actually working towards it. I hope the effort that's been put into Among the Sheep is gonna be worth it. I mean, it's gonna be worth it no matter what, but like it would be like I'm hoping for the best case scenario. If you don't hope for it, I guess you will never get it, so I think I should hope for it, because that's what I'm aiming for. So yeah, fingers crossed, and I'll keep working hard on my stuff. But now we are working on this piece of glorious artwork for a friend. As thank you for the effort she put into my stuff and how much she appreciates my stuff as well. So got to return the favor. Look at this. Oh, it's so beautiful, I love it. Now the mouths, then the antennae, and then we're just gonna do the background. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of overtime with this one, but that I don't think my customer will be mad about that, because he's got work and stuff, so gonna have to start working on his stuff a little bit later, but that's fine, because like I'm gonna dedicate like the whole night to it, so it's not like it's not gonna be finished properly. Be having some proper things to eat and enjoy myself. Nice. Comic book boxes, like for storing comic books? Or what? What? God, I'm getting really hungry for some reason. These things are waking up my appetite. They look sort of delicious. Oh, I forgot the one underneath. This dude. Big boy. Let's give him a shuttle. So, perfection. Glorious. Very good. Save that. Then the antennae. We're getting closer to finishing this glorious piece of artwork. Glad coloring is really quick. These kinds of things with like 5 prongs sort of make me think of middle fingers. These axolotls are flipping us off. Smug assholes. So very nice. Those I don't need to refine because they're gonna be refined by the highest highlight layer. Octopus giving the finger. Very nice. There we go. Now we're going to do the high highlight. There we go. More towards orange. Very nice. this one. Almost done with all of the horns, and then we're just gonna color the background, and then it's gonna be done. This beautiful, beautiful, glorious piece of art. Then I'm gonna get something to eat because I'm really hungry, and hopefully it's not gonna be axolotls. And then after that, I'm gonna be working on my commission. So yeah, busy day, but the workload is slowly getting lighter, slowly but surely. Yeah, got a nice thick ass Subway sandwich waiting for me. So I'm gonna be eating that and enjoying a relaxing day working on a commission, and take my time with it and make it all nice, since I'm getting paid so hard for it. Let's give these like a realistic shadow. Here we go. And I believe our axolotls are ready. So now we just need to do the background. Let's do the water first. Fun fact about drawing water, you can usually make it look a little bit more natural if you include a lot of green in it, not just blue. When we go into the shadows, we want to add more dark tones. And so, since water is see-through, we're going to be adding a layer that sort of shows everything that goes underneath the surface of the water. Yeah, so here I'm going to do this, and we're going to be making this so it implies that this guy continues deeper into the water, and we're going to be lowering the opacity, and we're going to be blurring it just a little bit into this, so it sort of disappears the deeper we go, like so. Then we're going to take a lighter color, go up one layer of white, and add like the soft highlights. Oh, actually, no, I'm on the wrong layer. I was thinking that it's a little bit too soft for my preference. Here we go. But we're gonna have to go one layer above, like so. And then we're going to do one layer higher, which is going to be above the line art layer. It's going to be the strongest highlight layer. Yeah. If you don't understand anything about the drawing stuff, you can at least enjoy the music. good enough. And then the sand. That's a very quick sort of swift doodle water. When I want to actually like work hard on it, it's gonna look a little bit better. But it's mostly just a matter of sort of knowing what colors to pick. Water is very much dependent on like sort of color stuff. So if you understand color stuff well, you're gonna be able to do quite well with color or water in general. And we're gonna give this like a, I guess, a sort of centralized lighting. So it's gonna be sort of like here, but we're not gonna be making it super heavy. More of a lightweight. And give it like sort of like a small dot. Break up, whatever thing to sort of get more undertale. Yeah. A lot of the things Toby Fox composed for it, he told that he was inspired by Final Fantasy VI soundtrack specifically, which has a very similar feel to a lot of these songs. Especially the Metatons stuff is very, very reminiscent of Undertale of Final Fantasy VI. Specifically the scene where you have to dress up he dresses up and you sort of have this dance off or whatever with him, like cooking contest and stuff like that. His weird television show. And that thing is some of the music in it is almost identical to Final Fantasy VI. There's a scene where one of the characters goes out for like she goes out for like, or she has to participate in like a concert or something, or like a play, and this thing is sort of like a parody of that, I guess. And we're gonna be sort of breaking this up into a nice sandy feel. And I'm gonna be giving it a lighter. No, that's wrong. No, that's wrong too. Should I go? Yeah, that's not lower the saturation alt. There we go, that's more like it. Nice little rough earthy texture, I guess. And then we're gonna be taking this stuff and making it like a darker outline over here. And after we done the base sort of mess color, we can do a little bit more refined version. Mix up the colors in the sand. This is essentially like our form of flat coloring the sand. And we're gonna add like a layer of shading on top of this one eventually. So sort of give it the sandy texture, I guess. There we go. Now we're gonna be taking, wait, what layer is this? It's super high. I'm pretty sure it should be underneath the line art. Yeah, there we go. Then we're gonna go up a this stuff, and it's a little bit too bland, the color. I don't like that one. Saturate it just a little bit more. No. Oh no. How bright do we have to? I guess that's probably more like it. And then we give it the same treatment. Everything else. Nice line art, the detail layer. So to add circles to give it like a feel that there are like grains of sand here that are sort of reflecting light. And then we're gonna add a layer, or not add a layer, but like use a small stone. Yeah. Oh, it's got an outline, that's very cool. We're gonna pick this color, go down just a little bit. And go down like this. I think this color is probably the outline. So like this, right? Oh no, that's wrong. There we go. But it's the opposite way, so this is supposed to be the dark one, and this is supposed to be the bright one. So like this, right? Yeah, okay. We're gonna be adding some nice little rocks here and there for like a more grainy effect. And closer to the camera we get, the bigger the stones are going to be. But so we're going to just a tiny bit bigger, just a tiny bit. So, and then we're going to turn down the opacity of this layer just a little bit, and then we're going to go into this one and we're going to take the transparent version and soften some of them so that it looks less even. So, nice. And now we're going to take the highlight color, turn it down just a little bit, like so, and we're gonna add like a soft highlight layer here, like this one. We can add some of it. Actually, let's put it on top of this one so we can actually add some highlights on these rocks as well. And last but not least, we're gonna go over the thing with like a layer of shadow. The darkest spots like this here. I guess I'll just make a new layer for it, who cares? And I'm gonna use this like so. For simple little shadows. Like so. It's very cool. Loading something. Recovery settings, so it doesn't crash because it's too beautiful. We are almost done here. I just sort of want to give them like sort of like a drooping effects and stuff like that as like a finishing touch. And the window we still need to do as well. There we go. And now the window. Do we get all of it? Yes, we do. Very nice. This is gonna be the dark spot of the image. I've already sort of talked about color theory sometimes on stream, but when there's a lot of bright things, there also needs to be something super dark in the image, sort of balance it out. This is pretty like a strong looking background, I have to admit. Oi! Cancelling my jams. What the fuck? Darkest dark. On black. Black is for noobs. Unless you're drawing black and white stuff specifically for that. There we go. Then we're gonna do the light reflections on the glass as like a finishing touch. First things first. Select all of this area. Oh yeah. This. Plop. 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 Nice. Then we're gonna be doing another layer. I'm gonna be giving it a soft soft highlight. So. Like so. They have this part on the soundtrack too. Very nice. Freaking flowy. And we're gonna do this. So just a tiny bit. So, and then we're gonna give it like a super strong highlight. So, then another layer, the final one. It's gotta be right here. The reflection light. Go. Nice! And then we're just gonna add the boo sound effects. So. This one is completely amorphous. It's an amoeba. What the fuck am I drawing? God, this is so beautiful. Boing, boing. God damn it. Why is it always that the stupid thing crashes when I'm almost done with the picture? It's so annoying to restart the whole image just for that. Let's try this. Yeah, no, I didn't want to click on that. God, it's so fucking beautiful. This is exactly what art is all about. Let's tweet it at her right away, and then I'm gonna end stream. PNG. Let's just put it on my desktop. I wonder if. Well, we'll just take two. If Twitter can't handle this large images. It's got so many sort of refined color effects that it is a little bit big. Ugh. Okay, nice. What a fucking weird image I drew. I think 50% should be fine. She asked for derpy axolotls. All I'm gonna really say is, thou ask and thou shalt receive. Tweet it at her. Let's tweet it. First we find the image. Desktop. See if this can handle it. Yeah, it's too big. Okay, well, good thing we took the mini version. So that should be fine, right? Very nice. What is it called Persistence of memory. Hashtag art. Hashtag what is this? I don't even. Hashtag Axolotl. Hashtag what? There we go. There we go. Did I write it wrong? I think I wrote it time. Oh, no, it's right. Okay, great, good job, me. Yeah, I'm gonna end today's stream here, because like I've got some commission stuff to do, and I'm really hungry. And I've got a massive bowl of popcorn right there, and an ice cream tasting potato chip thing, and a lot of stuff. So yeah. Thank you for coming to my stream today. I had fun, especially with the axolotl thing. Yeah, no worries. I'm gonna take it easy with the commission because I sort of want it to be good, so I might even stretch it out to tomorrow. So yeah. I'll be available on Discord if anything super important pops up, but as I am working, I'd be a little bit slow on replies. But if anything happens, just book me. I'll see you guys later. Bye.